Hello everyone, welcome to this Fairline Squadron 53 live tour directly from Norway. What we see here is the beautiful Squadron 53. I'm gonna go a little bit more far away. It has the beautiful lines of Alberto Mancini. I'm thinking I'll start at the Transom. Here we have a big beautiful platform, submergible. Nice seating area where you can enjoy your morning coffee and also steer the platform from here. This platform goes below the surface and it can lift up to 400 kilos. Nice for a Williams jet tender or a Sea-Doo jet ski. We can move our way to the front. We'll come back to this area. The boat has beautiful large windows, just the way we like it. Gets a lot of light inside the boat. On the front deck we have this lovely seating area. I don't know about many other yachts in this size that has this feature. This is the Squadron 53, as I mentioned. I don't know how many people were watching. Here on the aft deck, probably one of the biggest in the class. Nice flush deck from the saloon. Big open door, so it feels like you're almost in the same room when you open up. The boat has a lot of smart storage boxes. Like here where you can put your ropes when mooring. Winches for moorings, really nice when it's windy. Also we have this big room, can also be used as a crew cabin or can be fitted a crew cabin in here. We use it for storage, nice and big. And also this whole area can be opened and you can store stuff like fenders and ropes. It's really nice. Beautiful lights on the roof, lights in the staircase to the flybridge. Also we have the fusion stereo with speakers in the roof. There, we can open up down to the engine room. This boat has two D11 725 Volvo engines, shaft drive. It's really good space down here. You can access everything on the engines. Good when you're doing the service. And also you have nice access to all the hydraulics, steering, pretty much everything. Oh. And also you have access to the charger, the switchboard, all the fuses for the boat. If we move in, you can see we have the walnut high gloss interior with the galley up, that's probably one of the best things with Fairline is you get to do a lot of custom stuff. This was not an option when we bought this boat, and now it is after we fitted it in this vessel. It's also really nice if you're in a dock and want to watch a movie. You can just press a button and the television comes up. This boat has been tested a lot. We have driven it over 6,000 nautical miles on the coast of Norway, which is probably one of the roughest ocean conditions in the northern Europe. Really nice. It handles the sea perfectly and you're always comfortable when driving. What I like the most is the helm position. You have the steering wheel on the left side, which makes sense when you're docking, because if you're going port side into the dock, you have the chance to stand in the middle and control the boat and run back and forth to the window to see how you're doing. And also you have the thrusters with proportional thrust, so when you're docking, it's not either on or off, it only uses the thrust that you need. And you can also lay the boat along the jetty and push the hold button, and the thrusters will push the boat into the jetty automatically. Really, really nice. And it also has some analog instruments, which many people like, and that means you don't have to have the instruments on the screen. You can have the charts or the radar, and then you can monitor all the systems on board. The cruising speed of this boat is, I would say, approximately 24 knots. As you can see, we have surfed down a big wave in 36 knots, which is quite fast for a boat that weighs over 20,000 kilos. If we move up to the flybridge, you can see these nice details, lights in the staircase. Very nice looking, especially in the dark. We have a nice area. What I also like is when you put the cover on the flybridge, you don't have to put one big part over the whole thing. You have one for the sofa, one for the seats, and also the one I forgot to take off, or didn't have time to take off. So I'll show you the helm position from the flybridge. You have pretty much all the same stuff that you have downstairs, and on sunny days it's really nice to sit up here. And also you can't see the windscreen because it's a part of the sunbed, but as you see here, there's a good long angle down here, so you don't get too much wind in your hair while you're driving. Good radar, driving in the darkness or in the fog, so you can see other ships and vessels. Here we have a fridge. You could have an ice machine as an option. We have not fitted it on this boat. Then we move back down. Back to the interior. Always taking my shoes off in such a beautiful boat. The upholstery is in the same color as this. We have actually made extra upholstery to have on the outside to keep the original as nice as possible, so we can have clients when we have this boat at boat shows. In the galley you have cooking top, electric, oven / microwave. It's a combination. And we also have dishwasher, which is really nice to have in the boat. Big, nice refrigerator. There's also one downstairs there. I'll show you that one as well. Good sink. Lots of storage spaces everywhere. And also you have enough sockets to probably more than most people have in their houses, which is also really nice if you're going to charge stuff. There's also a lot of storage space. And what I like the most is the stereo on this boat. It's not the Fusion inside. We have upgraded to Harman Kardon, which is... it makes enough sound to get you kicked out of a harbor. We don't do that, but you can if you want to. Downstairs you have an extra seating area, which is nice. If you're a big family, you can separate. The grown-ups can sit upstairs and the kids can be down, watch TV here as well. This could be a bunk bed, but this is a 3 cabin, so no bunk bed in this boat. The front cabin is really smart. It's a double bed. You can easily just unhook it And you can do like this, and then you have 2 beds. Really nice. And then of course the toilets, good space. I'm 180, and a nice and big shower, which I also can stand upright in. Yeah, and here's additional fridge to keep all the soda for the kids. Another cabin, separated beds, and all the beds are super comfy. Not many yards can build good beds, but Fairline beds are better than the one I got at home. And the master cabin, the best cabin in the whole boat. Also television in here, so you can watch the news in the morning or movie in the night. Sofa on the port side, and then drawers and lots of space to keep your clothes on the starboard side. You also have lots of cabinets with good space to keep all your clothes if you're going on a holiday. And this is where you make yourself nice in the morning, so you look good for the rest of the day. So here you can also keep a lot of stuff in the drawers. And also there's a toilet connected to the master bedroom with the even bigger shower. And the toilet hidden under the marble. And here you have other fuses as well for all the stuff that's inside the boat. Very easy accessible. And also, one thing that's really nice with this boat is you have washing machine, proper washing machine. Always good to have when you're traveling for days or weeks. And you can access a lot of stuff, the bilge, easy access, nice and dry. And you have pumps for the holding tanks, the waste tanks. And also, I forgot to show all the storage space in the cabins as well. And it's really nice with the leather on the high gloss walnut walls. So the finish in this boat is absolutely stunning and high quality, and that's what we always hear. This is our demo boat, so we've been using it a lot. As I mentioned earlier, I see that it's more people here now. We have driven it over 6,000 nautical miles, and it always delivers maximum speed of 36 knots for a 53 footer. That's pretty amazing. Nice leather details. 2 people can sit in the inside helm position. It's really nice actually to have the galley up. The consumption at cruising speed, it depends if you're driving in waves, and when I'm driving I like to to go fast, so 180 liters an hour if you're going in let's say 24 knots. That's average. A little bit more if you're running in big waves, because then the engines have to work more. What's nice with having the galley up is that if you're going on a long distance cruise, for example, as we often do in Norway, up and down the coast, you're driving for 4 hours and you're not making a single turn on the way. And it's nice to just put the autopilot on, and you can stay here and cook while the boat is driving, and at the same time have control of what's ahead of you. Yeah, and this boat is also available for the international market, because it's not, we have not paid VAT for it yet, as it is still a company-owned boat. So you can send us an email and we will send you an offer. I'll just walk around and show the boat to the new people that are in here. And what's also nice with this, with the Garmin system, is that you can connect it to your phone or your iPad. And I like to sit like this, lean back, and just control everything from my phone. So that's really good. And you have a very good view from the helm position. You can see all the way around the boat. And also you have a camera on the... I'll show it to you. So when you're docking, you can see what's going on behind the boat. She has two D11 Volvos, 725 horsepower each on shaft drive. So it's less maintenance than the boats with the IPS and normal drives. And it's also maybe a little bit too big to have those systems. You can basically control, you get all the data from the engines on this screen. So if you know where you're going, you can put down this chart and have the instruments instead. You should come to Norway and see this boat live, see all the details and the finish. You don't need a mirror, you can just look into the wall and you'll see your face. The best feature with this boat, I would say, maybe that it has the galley up, because that's not normal in this boat. So you can socialize with the captain or the people on board, either the one sitting in the saloon. Some boats has the galley back here, but to have like a galley between the inside saloon and the aft deck. But when you have a sofa instead, you're connecting the aft deck to the saloon, which I think is really nice. And especially when you have this huge opening in the door and that it's flush deck. That's really nice. So you don't have to step up or step down to go outside. So it just feels great, this boat. Any more questions? Anything you want to see? Then I think we can go and show the deck again on the bow to see the features there. Again, huge windows. And also you have blinds which you can take down on the inside and you can put on the outside as well, on the front screen, on the windscreen. So this is also one of my favorite areas on the boat. And I saw one guy mentioning huge cup holders. Remember, it's a British boat, so you have to fit the pint in the cup holder. That's probably why. And you also have lamps which pop out. Really cool. Oh, that's locked. You have the must-have on a boat, the windlass on the front. The chain down here. Yeah, and like I said, you can do a lot of customs with these boats. So if you want to have a different solution here, I'm sure they can work that out for you. Maybe have a table in the middle or just normal sunbeds. And also we have chosen not to have teak on the side decks of this boat, and that's our climate is one of the reasons for that. The teak in Norway doesn't look too good after many years, but this is also solid teak though, so it will probably last longer than many other boats. The morning coffee area. Yes, I'll show you the cabins and the flybridge. I don't have the teak table on board at the moment. We'll start again in the side cabin, which is in here. 2 separate beds, perfect for siblings or friends, family. And then you have this smart bed, which looks nice to lay down in as a normal double bed, which you can also do like I showed earlier. Oh, right, I blocked it. You can separate them, so you have two single beds. This is a 2018 model, but still looking brand new. And then the main cabin. This is better than in most houses and apartments. And the bed is super comfy. I've never slept the whole night in it, but I've tested it. And of course the makeup area for the boss on board. Master bathroom for the master cabin. Nice and big shower. Maybe you can see now how big it is when I stand in it. And also you have nice windows in the toilets and the cabins. You can see who's walking on the jetty in the morning while drinking champagne. Yeah, if you're 192, you could probably stand up. I'll turn my camera and show you. I'm 180. I have still lots of headroom. This is the VIP bathroom for the guests. And you can access it either from the saloon downstairs or the doors open, or from the cabin in the front. Any more questions? We can go back up to the flybridge. You see the nice detail, the lights in the staircase. Really good overview from the Helm Position up here. there's also different options on how the layout can be up here. And nice teak table. Cup holders everywhere, always nice to have when you're riding in waves. And of course, fridge, cooking top, and a sink. Back to the engine room, okay. And like I said, this boat is available also for the international market, as it's unsold and no VAT is paid yet, so we can go pretty much everywhere. Yeah, the steps are super nice. There's the engine, 2 D11s. And fuel filters easy accessible. That's always nice. And fuses. We move our way back. You can go all the way to the back of the boat, just on the inside. Control the hydraulics, steering, pretty much everything. It's always nice to come down here and see that there's no water in the bilge. That's the way we like it. And of course we have a generator. Cummins own it. The best of the best. And also the table in the saloon can be flipped out and turned around to have a dining table, and you can also lift it up and down. And then it's a tea table again. And here you can also replace the sofa with drawers if you rather want that. And all over the boat there's the combination of wood and leather, which looks absolutely stunning. And if you've never been on board one, you should, because it's even better in real life. The engines have around 400 hours. So they're good and tested. For whoever wants to buy the boat, it will be delivered in mint condition and everything will be checked and tested before delivery. Oktadekket, aft deck, I'll show you. So again, nice, huge platform. We have cradles to fit for jet ski. You can have, it's strong enough to lift the biggest Sea-Doo, the 300. That's also been tested. And then you have these smart cleats here, which you fold up, and you can fasten your jet ski or your Williams or whatever you have on the back, and you control it by these buttons. I'm not gonna take it down to the water, so I don't have to wash it, but it goes, I would say, 60 centimeters maybe under the waterline. And under here you also have nice steps, so you can use it as a bathing platform. You just submerge it and you can walk elegant up from the water. Yeah, a service boat from Williams would be nice. And you have freshwater deck wash here, so you can clean off all the salt after having fun on the sea. And again, the morning coffee couch or morning pint with cup holders. Really nice. And then you have the shore power connected under the staircase here. And this boat does not have a passerelle, because that's not normal in Norway, as we dock alongside. I can show you the boat from the side, so you get the whole perspective. So she is quite stunning. It does not come with a service boat, but we can always try to include something. And what I actually like with this boat is that you have the staircase up to the aft deck on the port side and not on both sides, because that makes it possible to have this really big sofa. Yes, yeah. You'll get it on email, no problem. Yeah, and like I showed, Fusion stereo with speakers in the roof. Anything more you want to see that I haven't showed you? Maybe some new people in here. Yeah, like I said, with Fairline you can do almost everything you want to do custom. You just tell them how you want it and they sort it out for you. Do a quick tour of the cabins one more time before I... Well, the price to fill up depends on where you are. The tank is 2,500 liters. Yeah, and you can always control, so you can lay down and turn off the lights when you're ready. Okay, I'll do the engine room. One more time. Let's put my shoes back on. So here we have two beautiful D11s, Volvo, really good engine, and you have space to work and take the services without having to ruin your back. Fuel filters easy accessible, fuses and switches for everything is easy accessible. Generator is right here, and you can go all the way back to the stern and work on the pumps, hydraulics and steering. Pretty much everything can be controlled from here. So, I think that's it for now. You can always watch this video over again on Fairline Yachts Facebook page. So, have a good day, and this boat is located in Bergen in Norway if you want to come and see it. And like I mentioned, it's available for deliveries in other countries as well. Okay, bye bye.